Canon Law, 1246. Proof the Sabbath was changed by man, not by Jesus or the apostles. Did Jesus change the Sabbath? Did the apostles, who walked with him, break the tradition of the seventh-day rest established at creation? Or was it someone else entirely? Someone with the audacity to rewrite the command of God and replace it with a tradition of man? The answer is found in the very words of the Catholic Church, preserved and declared openly in Canon Law 1246, Section 1. It states, Sunday, the day on which the Paschal mystery is celebrated in light of the apostolic tradition, is to be observed as the foremost holy day of obligation in the universal Church. In the same way are to be observed the day of the Nativity of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Epiphany, the Ascension, the feast of the body and blood of Christ, the feast of Mary, the Mother of God, her Immaculate Conception, and Assumption, the feast of Saint Joseph, the feast of the Apostles Saints Peter and Paul, and the feast of all saints. Notice carefully, it is not Jesus Christ or his apostles who instituted this change. Nowhere in the Gospels does Christ command his followers to abandon the Sabbath he himself kept. Nowhere in the epistles of Paul or the writings of Peter, James, or John is there a single command to change the Sabbath from the seventh day to the first. In fact, Acts 13:42-44 records that the apostles continued to observe the Sabbath even with Gentile believers. So, where did it begin? History points directly to the Council of Laodicea in AD 364, where it was officially stated, Christians shall not Judaize and be idle on Saturday, but shall work on that day. But the Lord's day they shall especially honor, and as being Christians shall, if possible, do no work on that day. The Catholic Church, under the authority of its councils and papal decrees, made the transition official. Canon Law 1246 simply solidifies what had already been set in motion centuries ago. This is not speculation, it is written history, confirmed by the Church's own declarations. Catholic Cardinal James Gibbons boldly stated in his book, Faith of Our Fathers, page 111, You may read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, and you will not find a single line authorizing the sanctification of Sunday. The Scriptures enforce the religious observance of Saturday. Pastors, priests, imams, and all religious leaders, can you refute this historical truth? Can you find a single verse where Jesus Christ declared Sunday to be the new Sabbath? Can you produce a decree from the apostles commanding believers to abandon the seventh day and worship on the first? You cannot. And yet, millions follow this tradition blindly, unaware of its roots. Jesus declared in Matthew 15:9, In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. Who will you obey? Christ, who kept the Sabbath, or the traditions of men codified in Canon Law 1246? Choose this day whom you will serve. Will it be the tradition of men, written and enforced by councils and laws of the Church, or will it be the everlasting command of God, etched in stone by his own hand? History speaks, the Bible testifies, and now you must decide.